Hey guys, Steve here, how's everyone going? Well, I've got another video today and it's on a upgrade I'm doing to the DOT. I've got a few things happening at the moment with upgrades. We're getting ready for a trip for 5 weeks. Not sure exactly where we're going yet, we'll let you all know. But one of the places we are going is the Mr. Buckaroony camping event. Looking forward to that. But since I've changed the rooftop tent over to the Crazy Dog rooftop tent, you might remember my old clamshell tent. We used to walk up the front here, open this up, and it would go up like a clamshell design. And on the side of the clamshell tent up here, it had a little gutter that Drifter had made up to catch the rain that used to fall down in between this gap here on the camper. I'll show you a little bit of a close up in a minute. But there was a little tiny gutter here that they made up. It was only about 25mm high, about that wide, and it ran the length of the trailer, and all the water that used to run down the side there, it'd catch it, and it had a little drain port, I think at the back there. Oh, actually it was at the front here, and you could connect a little hose up it and let the water run away. But since I got the new rooftop tent, I haven't had that because the gutter was actually attached to the hard shell of the other rooftop tent, and I thought I'm going to have to come up with something else. I was going to get someone, and the other one was made out of metal. Anyway, me being me, lying in bed last night thinking about how can I put a gutter up there, and I thought I'll go out and get a bit of this square poly downpipe, very light. I can put that up in there, attach it to the side of the rooftop tent, and I bought a couple of these little U-pieces as well. I'm going to glue those onto there. I'll cut the top off so it looks nice and flat, and I'm going to cut the top out of the this bit of downpipe. I'll get and cut that out, and that way the water will be able to run in there, and I'll silicone it to the side of the this rooftop tent here, and that should catch all the water like the old one did. You won't see it because when the awning goes back on here, it used to cover and hide that gutter anyway, and you didn't see it. I may even get some paint and paint this up black as well so that it matches in with the rest of the rooftop tent. But that's the project today. Might come in handy for a few guys that have maybe got dots and haven't got a gutter on there, or they've got a bit of a leaking problem with their the water running down in their rooftop tent. It seemed to do the job on the other one, so there's no reason why it won't do the same thing on this one, because when this rooftop tent goes up, the water actually cascades off the top of it, and most of it hits the awning, but then some of it runs down in between this gap here, and we've been trying to come up with something. I've been using the gutter guard on the top. Wasn't real successful. It stops it to a fair amount of degree, but you still get a tiny little bit of water just dripping in, so we're hoping to fix that now. So let's get in and get the job done. Cheers guys. I've got the bit of downpipe all measured up, put a couple of marks on it. I need to put a bit of a square line around it here, just so I can cut it off. So that's about all I got to do for that, and then just cut her off. It wasn't so hard. So now I'll just sit it back up there again, make sure it does what I want it to do, because I want these two pieces here roughly finish at the ends of each part of the trailer. So hopefully I've measured that correctly, which I have. You can see there, finishes just there, hopefully. And this one here finishes just there. Beautiful. So that way I can run a silicon bead up along the edge of that to stop any water from leaking through into the camper. So I'm going to cut the tops out of these next, get them done, and then I'll get and cut the top piece out of that. So that'll be the next job. Cheers, guys. Okay, guys, I'm not covered in snow. I've been cutting out the top of the channel. I've been using my little Dremel here, so I'll just go around the other side here. Start her up, and away we go. And that's it. So hopefully I can get this piece out now. And a bit of plastic. So there it is there. Channel cut out. Should make a great drain. I've got the ends cut off. Just going to sand it all up now, roughen it up. I'll have to wait for the weather to fine up, so I want to paint this black before I put it up, but hopefully it'll all work out and I can get it up there. Cheers, guys. Okay, guys, I've got the gutter made out there. I'll show it to you in a second. Now what I've done is I bought some Gorilla tape. This is heavy duty. Holds up to 30 pounds, whatever that is in kilograms, 13.5 kilos, and it's weatherproof as well. So I've run a hole seam through all of that, right through the length of the trail there. I'm going to stick the edge of the gutter guard to that, and then I'm actually going to put some on here as well, stick it down there as well, and then I'll attach the guard. I'll just come out here and show you that. So that's it there, all painted up. Looks pretty good. It's come up real good. I've put a little drain plug down through here. I can put a tap fitting on there and put a hose on it if I want to let the water out. So that should work out really good. So it's just a matter of attaching it up there now, and I'll show you the finished product in a minute. Cheers. Okay guys, I've got it all up and done. I think it's turned out pretty good. So I've got a hose fitting up here. I can connect a hose on, or I can just take that off altogether. I can let the water run out of that, but I'll probably take that off when I'm not using it. So that just drains out through the top there. I've got it all stuck on there now. That Gorilla tape will not let go, I guarantee you. I've had this bit of stripping set up here ever since I had the 10 on, and that's just stuck on with that Gorilla tape. Doesn't even look like coming off. So it's come up pretty good, matches all the rest of the rooftop tent, and once the awning goes back on here, you won't even really see it. So that's the beauty of it. It'll be hidden behind the hair, and when this is up, all the water that misses the awning will run into this gutter here, run down the far end there and drain out. I have got it a little fraction higher at the top than what it is down here, so that it slopes down a fraction, and we always make sure the front of the trailer is down a little bit because we sleep with our heads up the other end. So yeah, thanks very much guys. Hope you've enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and thanks very much for watching, and if you've got any questions, queries or comments, leave them down below. Cheers.